They have been on the same team their whole lives. But for two Grand Rapids brothers, teamwork may never be as important as it is now. 13 on Your Side's Matt Guard tells us why and how their father influenced their path.
It was really all we knew. I mean, his friends were officers. I can remember, just being around cops our whole life.
Mark and Matt Ostapovich are chips off the old block.
I never really worried about him because he was always Superman, so he would nothing ever bad would happen to him.
That block is their father, Dan.
It was a great career for me.
A great career that started 50 years ago in 1969.
Just growing up with cops, I never really thought about being one. I had went to school and I was going to be a teacher. And then I kind of soured on that.
7825, code 6.
I went on a ride along with Officer Mike Lefebvre back in 1991. It was just an incredible experience.
I was going to be a coach and a teacher, and I started working with some kids, and I found, I don't want to do that.
If you were to ask him, he'll say that once I became a cop, he knew he would shortly thereafter.
He knew I'd be a better cop than him, though.
I don't know about that.
By 1995, Mark and Matt were working alongside their dad, who would retire as Grand Rapids deputy chief after 32 years.
Everybody says, oh, your dad was there, so it was easy for you. Actually, I think it was a lot more difficult for us because we had big shoes to fill.
And we were treated differently because of who he was.
They had to work harder to get where they were.
He always told us, even before we were cops, it was, if you go out and you screw up, it's a reflection on me too.
But because of their talents and who they are, they both succeeded, and that just makes us so proud.
Dan and his wife Nancy now spend this time of year in sunny Florida, but they couldn't leave before they got the chance to see Mark get promoted. Now these two are the only brothers in Grand Rapids history to serve as captain at the same time.
And I looked over at my mom, and she was crying. It kind of choked me up too.
He shouldn't have looked at Mom, because if he wouldn't have looked at Mom, he would have got through it.
I probably shouldn't have looked at him either. We're criers.
It's just very emotional. I'm towards the end of my career, and for having this happen, towards the end of it I'm very thankful, very happy, very excited for the new role.
You can see why their parents are so proud. Now, Grand Rapids is divided into 5 service areas, each with its own captain. Now, each captain is responsible for officers in their area and maintaining relationships within the community, among other things. Now, Matt serves the West Service Area, while Mark is in charge of the South Service Area. And if you would like to contact your captain, we have a link on our website, 13onyourside.com. You can also see more of our interview with Matt and Mark and their parents.